All right, I'm turning us to the audience. Nick,
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah.
I DM'd you.
Okay.
Oh, Garrosh isn't here. I should probably take his name off.
Mm.
Now there's just a really funny, uncomfortable distance between you guys.
We should put Ronaldo in there.
Is this
I don't
on
think
L
we've.
there? I didn't
Call me.
see
Thank
it.
you for the sub. I don't think we have a Ronaldo thing.
Yeah, if we don't, I mean, I haven't drawn anything for it. I think the only picture of Ronaldo that is like official is him going ghost mode.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, Garrosh did not die. Garrosh is off exploring. What
Lot.
Maybe.
do you mean maybe? That wasn't like a. He did. What? Do you know something I don't?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, dude, Garrosh died last session.
What? Yeah, you weren't there for that. We all got back on call and he died.
we
I'm
did it.
so sorry you had to find out this way.
Because you're the
Like
DM, so I thought
yesterday?
you knew.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you something I thought you already knew, maybe. Elf said can confirm he has me hostage and is making me mod. Oh, he's talking about people talking about Elf being a captive here. I thought you meant
Guys,
I read
I'm
that in the context
so
of
far away.
Garrosh being. Wait, what'd you say?
I'm so far away.
Yeah, it's.
Stream just loaded for me.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on L there. I got all black.
Here, we'll.
Yeah. I should make some stuff to put on the table.
We're gonna have Miss Nell slow crawl over to
It's very
Kataros.
slowly.
Yeah, come here, get a little closer. There you go.
Nice.
Not a
Yeah,
lot.
looks good.
And honestly, I'm trying to make her head shape similar in size, so I'm gonna. Oh, probably shouldn't move her. There we go. I was moving little parts of her that weren't what I needed. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go.
I should make some more stuff to put on the table. We've talked about it before, and I just have never done it.
There we go.
We need drinks and shit.
Now relatively the same size. Nell's horns are just so much straighter up, so for some reason it gave me the illusion that she was so much taller than Kataros. All right, you guys had just finished sleeping, kind of. Or actually, the last thing that we did was Kataros taking his first soldier. I wanted to say that in the literal sense of what the spell is, but I didn't want to say without context. Kataros dominated his first soldier.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know if we got to really like explore that for a second, so we'll jump back right in.
Kataros is
Kataros.
gonna explore his new soldier.
No.
Hey, yo.
Your first
Hey,
tap.
yo.
Kiss me.
Touch me.
Oh my god.
Touch me harder.
Touch me.
Kataros. The last thing that we left off on was this soldier waiting for orders from you, giving the. What do you ask of me?
Are there others in the area? I mean,
I know not. We walk all over the tundra. We can be found all over, many places.
you'll be in an upcoming battle. You and as many of your men as we can get.
He nods. He stands, however, waiting for his next order. Unsure if you need follow or be followed or.
Yeah, Kataros kind of turns. He's gonna go back to camp.
It's
It's got a lot of explaining to do.
the
and be
berserker
like,
follows, yeah.
Come on.
Come on. He like hits a tree. He's like walking in different directions.
Psst, psst. Here, boy. Just whistling.
Yeah. So Kataros arrives back at camp. Nell, Cyphus, Cerelia. You watch as he pulls back the curtain. It's a brief moment of him entering, and then I don't know if Kataros would give any instruction to sit outside, but you do notice there's a figure just standing behind him as he enters.
Who's that?
One of the Charlatan berserkers that have been following us around.
Very casual about it.
Yeah, he's like filing his nails.
Is he of no danger to us?
Not anymore. And with this gauntlet, it seems like
Do you show it
Okay,
off to
we're-
them?
on our side. Yeah, well, I mean, they can see it.
Okay, well, I was
Yeah,
just gonna
he's,
say-
like, walking back in, his face is bloody. He has like a new addition to his arm. It's no longer his arm.
On him, you can see there is like a mix of azure chatelaine and this dark gray steel. It emanates a powerful magic, and Kataros uses it to file his freehand nails.
Are you sure that was a good idea?
Yeah,
Do you
should
wanna
I
push
let it in?
If you want, I'm not sure that I can feel the cold anyways.
Do you need help?
Was that you, Pearl? I'm sorry, you're so quiet.
Yes. I asked if Kataros needed help.
Well, we will be going to war, so
That's
we can
not
use
what I
anything
meant.
you
You're
can give us.
covered in blood.
Oh, if you could, that would be welcome. He moves over towards you, kind of sits beside you.
I do have some stuff for specifically healing during your camp time.
Ooh.
We have. I was gonna say you don't have to cast anything. This will be like a. I don't want to call it a non-emergency, but you know, it isn't. It isn't life-threatening. Ah, cool. I updated. Put it on backwards. I put my stuff on my clipboard and realized way too late that it was the opposite way. Ooh. Where is my? Wow, I really interrupted you guys with no plan. Sorry, that's 100% on me. I lost my exploration light thing for a sec. But treating wounds is a wisdom medicine check. Yeah. Can you give me... It's Kataros, I'll say, if you want to expend yours to be healed, because you didn't really do any camp activity tonight, to my knowledge.
So he does need to. Yeah, he does need to craft.
Oh, okay. Do you want to forego being healed then? Or did you...
Yeah, still healed during this rest, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't take
I'll
any...
take that, and we can do some like fluff healing if we want, roleplay wise,
Yeah.
non-mechanical healing.
Well, I was saying the
Uh,
only thing that you wouldn't be able to do is non-mechanical healing simply because you're going to be crafting.
Actually, the only thing he has is his ankle, I believe.
He did get punched, I believe, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know if that did anything like mechanically to him though.
Oh, no. You didn't receive any, like, life-threatening wounds or even, like, disabling wounds. He didn't crit you. Can you imagine getting crit last time? He just got you on the ground, beating your fucking face in, and he just lands some nasty crits, knocks a tooth out. So extra. It is also, by the way, currently still the 17th of Marpanoth, right?
Let me
Thanks.
see. Sorry.
You didn't say it was the 18th yet, so.
That's true.
Yeah,
so it's the night. Yeah. What would you like to craft during your time? A little hard not to hide, but I would assume all eyes are on you at this point. To some degree. Be it concern or curiosity.
So I guess what's Nell using right now,
Weapon-wise?
weapon-wise?
A mace.
Would you like a cooler mace?
Yeah.
It's cooler.
I would actually.
Would you like a mace, except this one's shinier?
However, this mace makes you look doper.
Give it.
This one, Julian's fries. So.
Ooh.
Who's Julie?
This one was made by Julian Fries.
Let's go for it. Mace, 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 mace.
Legendary Smith.
Legendary Smith.
That is going to be a 15 for crafting.
All right. Oh, that's right. You. Oh wow. Okay. 15.
Yeah, I can send you the
Alright.
table if you need
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, you're good. I have it. That's why I was looking at it. I looked at the condensing one, not the one I needed. Yeah. How does he tinker through and how does he make it? He succeeds, but you know, there's the caveat. It's not perfect. Do you want to give Nell the warning or? And for Nick, for reference, because I don't think we discussed this, but for crafting this item, it's the activations are only of the magic, not like uses.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear.
Because I feel like, Nell, assuming you're still like helping him to heal just for like fluff reasons or whatever, kind of when you finish, he goes, "Hang on, I'll be back with you in a moment," and you just see him fuck off. And he starts like hacking away at this crystal chardolin, azure chardolin. And a few hours later, he comes back to you. I don't know if you're asleep or not. If he shakes you awake.
Nell, wake up.
Wakes up, fists cocked.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I have something for you. Repayment. And he
Not a very
holds out
polite way to
a.
wake anybody up.
It's alright, I'd offer try it again, but it looks like you're already awake. And I think it'll be worth your time. And he hands you a azure mace. It'll let you cast something. I'm not quite sure what. It's not perfect, so you'll only get a few uses out of it. Exactly 5. But you can hit things with it as much as you like, and it'll do you more good than the mace you have on hand.
You said exactly 5.
Yeah, you get 5 uses out of it.
Is it extra damage?
It is not notably, no.
Okay.
Wait, this is imbued with some spell. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah, I would say, what's the difference between this and like my regular mace?
Oh, it can just cast spells. It's a free spell.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Free any spell or?
No, it has a set spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
We
don't
gotta
know.
go start a fight.
Cast right now. Would Kataros know what the spell is after making it, or is he like, I have no idea? It does
Absolutely. This can cast Rhymes Binding Ice. It is a... Sorry. Oh, my goodness. It does not need components. The mace acts as the component. It is instantaneous. A burst of cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 3d8 cold damage and is hindered by ice formations for 1 minute, or until the creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice. A creature hindered by ice has its speed reduced to 0, and on a successful save, a creature takes half as much and isn't hindered by the ice. You can cast this at higher levels, but each one will count as a use of it. At 5 uses, it will shatter.
Okay.
Can you use all 5 at once?
You can use all 5 at once.
Talk about upcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Just single you.
Just obliterate whatever we're fighting.
Yes. Here, let me send this.
Kataros then kind of goes, I want to try to make something for everyone before we get into battle. But I only have so much time and so much Charlotte.
Kind of you.
I tend to avoid the physicality, so don't worry about me.
It'll be worth it to save a spell slot.
Possibly true.
So
guys-
if either of you have a preference, be sure to let me know.
Are you guys ready to sleep?
Bedtime.
Yeah, sleepy time.
Someday.
Why?
Yeah.
I have +1 spell, like level 1 spell slot. Does that roll over, or do I need to get rid of that? I don't remember.
Oh
why I
no,
had
that
it.
was from. That's what you rolled last time.
Okay. It's just on my sheet, and I was like, why did I write this here? There must have been a reason.
Yeah, it's because you had it from last session.
Heh.
All right. Morning comes. Not that you would ever be able to tell. It's pitch black out. Ooh. Oh, someone subscribed on YouTube. I'm always confused by one specific sound effect in this. But either way, you guys all get up. It is at least 8 a.m. on the 18th of Marpanoth. You set off for your trek. I don't believe... or no, it was about a day and a half, if not 2-day travel. Who wants to be the guide? You guys awaken to see that Garrosh has disappeared. No note, nothing. I don't know.
I want to look for him.
Typical.
Super
really quick.
quickly. Do you want to give me a little survival check? Search the immediate area for Garrosh.
Yeah, my shit. Hold on. Page was under my croissants. Where's my survival?
Plural?
Huh?
Plural?
I have 3 croissants next to me.
Living the dream. Yeah.
Why
They're
3?
Also, because they're packaged in 3s.
It's a package deal. It's a package deal.
What do you want me to do?
Economy of scale.
Hold on, I'm having a fucking idiot moment. I have to read something. Where are you?
There we go.
Okay, so it would just be a flat D20. Ooh, I rolled a 17.
That's an-
I'm looking real fucking hard.
There is steady trace of Garrosh leaving the camp area circa last night, be it his set of footprints that went out of the tiny hut but never returned, save for his things also being missing. There's just otherwise no trace of him in the area. He walked in a certain direction and never stopped or never made it home.
Oh,
You may only
that's
assume
not good.
what you need, whether he walked off and met his fate or simply left. 'Tis Garrosh's nature.
I mean, I would understand if he left forever, all things considered.
It's
But
been a rough
he didn't
adventure.
even say goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what should we do?
He's a good tracker, so hopefully he can find us. He knows where we're going.
It's true.
I think we just have to let him come to terms with the loss in his own time.
Yeah. That's
We don't
fair.
have long before we need 2 black swords either.
Mhm.
How many more days do we have till the black swords arrive? Like 2?
2.
okay.
Huh.
I don't love that we have to leave without him. We've lost two members of our party
Oh, I just realized Ronaldo's not
in
here.
like a day. Yeah, where's my boy? What the fuck?
Who coming? I do love him.
Me too.
All right. You guys ready to
Doesn't-
pack up and move?
He's the best character in our party. He's great.
Sure.
Any objections?
Yeah, let's get going.
All right. As you guys pack up and load onto the dog sled, you travel for hours at a time, not barely stopping, but for food. Would any of you, I guess I'd ask simply for roleplay, but would any of you forego eating from the soup cauldron in place of eating some of your rations, or no?
Soup time.
Soup
Yeah,
time.
we brought extra stuff for the soup too.
Yeah. Oh, true. You brought things to put into the soup. As you place down the cauldron and finish up your rations, Ronaldo looks amongst the four of you and goes, "We've grown quite few in our number. Are we sure that we should be spearheading this investigation, this siege?"
We do have an army.
Yes, it's just days behind us.
I doubt we'd move in without them. And we do have, well, if we can find any more Shardle and Berserkers, we can increase our numbers.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Where is our
Oh
new
yeah.
guy?
I was gonna joke saying it, but coming up behind you guys is a Shardlin Berserker carrying Kataros' things.
No.
would he?
He
Would he?
never.
No.
No, I feel like he.
Oh, you know what?
He's going a little evil, but he's not that evil yet.
He's no. I was also gonna say
Yeah.
he's definitely. It takes him until the end of when you guys finish eating to finally catch up, running after you. And that is when I can only assume you guys have packed up and are like preparing to head off with the magic dog sled.
Do you have a name? Should we give him a name? He might be a pawn. Might not be worth it.
You can name him Pawn.
Thoughts?
Get all the-
Yeah, if we get more, we can name them after chess pieces.
Amazing.
It's a little dark.
Evil and devious.
I'm not evil, says the guy naming his slaves like pawns.
Okay, he's
I mean, I
evil,
was
but
the
he's
one who
not exploiting the
suggested
working
it.
class.
No.
That's true evil.
He's not a landlord, all right? I say as our last landlord was an angel.
Yeah, last landlord is great.
Yeah.
Pawn for now? Anyone have any objections or other ideas?
No, Pawn's funny.
No, pawn is
Pawn.
base. Let's keep it. All right.
Yeah, let's go. Go for it.
All right. With that, you guys pack up and begin moving until you reach what appears to be a thin ice lake. Rather than
Yes?
hold on. Rather than immediately launching off of it, you guys take the time to unpack, to prepare to move through it. I did want to ask, is there anything that, or any precaution that you would like to use for this? Because you will have to be moving carefully. This ice lake spans, I guess not very largely, but very long across this area. How would you like to move about? And would you like to just go around?
How much extra time to go around?
You estimate probably a several-hour detour.
Hmm.
Would give our army more time to catch up. But when do we need to be there by?
You have until, I believe, the 19th. It is the 18th.
How much longer do we have to travel?
You figure you'll, with good haste, reach the area, or at least be able to get there by nightfall.
Okay. I think we can take the long route without sacrificing much.
All right, and with the long route, you would be arriving a little later.
Yeah, that's okay, I think. Still it's the 18th?
It is the
Yeah.
18th.
Thoughts?
Thoughts from everyone?
Thoughts, anyone? Anyone?
To going around.
We're going through.
Going through?
It's expedient.
True.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
I mean, we take it.
Yeah,
No.
sure.
Go
I
through?
guess. But can we check to see, like, how thick is this ice?
Do you want to give me nature?
Sure.
Yeah.
18.
Oh shit!
Damn, I'm rolling good. I'm getting all my
18.
good rolls out.
You know that
Right.
moving carefully, and considering your heaviest guy is gone, you could cross the lake in an expedient amount of time if you spaced yourselves out at the very least 10 feet behind each other and drag the sled behind you.
Okay.
Okay.
It would go faster, however, if... I don't know, I guess that would be it. If you just moved through 10 feet by 10 feet at a steady pace. And with that, you wouldn't fall through and you wouldn't incur any problems.
Okay.
All right.
Seems good to me.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Have you ever walked across a frozen lake?
Yeah.
I have.
No. Have you actually?
Yeah. It was scary. I shouldn't have done it. I was
I was
alone.
laying on the frozen Charles.
You were alone?
Yeah, I was alone.
Okay.
That's like actually horror movie shit.
I know. I was fine.
All right. As you guys are going across, who's leading?
Cerelia with her flashlight eyes.
I don't naturally have flashlight eyes, but I do have a spell that makes me light up. But
All
do
the
we want?
moonlight coming out of your eyes.
Yeah, the moonlight. Yeah. Do we want to be visible that way though? I mean, it's a lake. Like, surely there's nothing on it. I say, and now I'm questioning that.
All right, Cerelia, are you leading?
Yeah, I'll lead.
Who's following? I'll just shout out.
I'll follow.
All right, Cyphus, Kataros, Nell.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Where's Ronaldo?
Ronaldo is dead last, dragging the stuff with him behind.
Did he volunteer to do that?
No, he didn't want to do this, but he'd rather not be left behind. The Chardelin Berserker is going to catch up after Cerelia, then Cyphus, then Kataros, Nell, Ronaldo, and the Berserker. As you guys arrive at the very edge, Cerelia, first things first, you notice something oncoming. Something that will unmistakably interact or pass by you guys. Do you want to give me perception?
Yeah. 11.
11. You can see a hulking blue figure coming down
Oh,
the path.
great.
Uh,
Big and blue, that's never good.
We're still on the ice.
You, Cyphus, have just now arrived off the ice. You can see Cerelia. Cerelia, do you want to say anything to him?
Yeah, there's something coming. It's really big and blue.
Blue in a good way or blue in a bad way?
From my experience, anything big and blue is bad.
Fair point.
Yeah, should we,
All right.
God, I...
Do you say anything to Cyphus and sorry, Kataros?
Yeah, I mean, I tell them there's something coming. I was trying to think of, like, what you say when you're like, let's suit up. But the only thing that came to my head was, let's pussy up, guys.
You're still right.
The rest of you guys
Invisible,
arrive on
we
the
can sneak
shore.
Past.
What's up?
I could make us invisible and we could sneak past.
Oh,
All of
that'd
us
be
except
sick.
for, well, Pawn.
Can you do the sled too?
No, I can only do people.
Okay.
Maybe the monster won't care about a sled.
Maybe, but we've got our eternal soup on it, and I'm not, I don't want to lose the cauldron again. I'm attached to it.
Well, maybe then at least we can get surprise round if we're hidden.
Yeah. Do we want to do that then?
Could try it, see if it cares about the sled and Pawn. And if it does, then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
All right.
He pulled you all into a big group hug and you all turn invisible.
Where would you guys like to move?
Soup.
Where would you guys like to move to on this map?
Like, get off the trail and hope it passes us.
Okay. I just wanted to, yeah, group up so I can make you all invisible.
We could have hugged the soup. Just saying.
We could have hugged the soup.
We could have hugged the soup, and the soup could have been invisible too.
That's true.
That's not how it works.
If my
Delicious soup.
clothes are invisible when I become invisible, if I hold the soup, why wouldn't the soup be invisible?
I don't think you can wear the cauldron.
Just as you guys are beginning your conversation, a hulking blue slad passes through, dragging behind it a screaming and crying corpse of a man. After a few steps, it notices the berserker standing by this small sled with a cauldron atop it. Would Kataros give a command as, you know, to this berserker reacting to this thing? Would he make it attack?
No, I think he's just gonna see what this thing does, because he doesn't know if this slad's gonna care about something that's decaying.
Would your berserker, this berserker, as you walk up, or as it walks up to him, will attack. You know that. I didn't know if you wanted to give it instructions specifically not to attack.
Yeah, I think he'll tell it not to attack or stay to the side of the road and
Okay.
behave, essentially.
All right. As this hulking slad moves forward and drags the screaming body of a tied-up Nerith Maxildanar, burned, charred, and clearly infected with some kind of otherworldly affliction, the slad stops by your sled and investigates it. He stops, peers down at it, touches it, sniffs it a little bit, bites it even a little bit, and then grabs hold of the side of it, picking it up.
Oh my god.
Okay, no.
Along with it, he takes the cauldron. He puts Nerth
No.
on the sled, or next to it. He's clearly dragging another sled holding Nerth. This one's
Let's
shittier.
go,
and
gang. Surprise round.
Yeah.
he looks
Yeah.
over. He looks over at the berserker, and has a moment of like, you know when a dog hears something it's never heard before or confuses, and it's confused, and its head tilts sideways back and forth. You see it brings a finger closer to its chin, and it scratches it. And it's at this moment, I don't know, do any of you know what a slad is?
No.
Do you want to give me history?
Frog thing.
Or
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
history.
Justin, you would be the only one who might know.
I'll go for a roll on
I rolled a
history.
15.
Okay, Haley. I guess you
I'm
also I
I'm
guess you
killing
also
it
know.
this today. Like I don't know what's
You
going
got a
on.
25.
Damn.
That class. Ew.
Then I guess I'll just
Cyphus had a brain blast.
in the ever-changing chaos of limbo, bits of forest and meadow, ruined castles, and isolated islands drift through to the tumult of fire, water, earth, and wind. The foremost inhabitants of this inhospitable plain are toad-like Slotty. Slotty are undisciplined and have no formal hierarchy. Although weaker, Slotty obey stronger ones under the threat of annihilation. There is the history of the spawning stone and where they come from, who they're, but also then you remember a class about Slotty birth and transformation. Slotty have a horrific cycle of reproduction. Slotty reproduce by implanting humanoid hosts with eggs or by infecting them with transformative diseases called chaos phage. Each color of Slotty reproduces or transforms in different ways. Red Slotty spawning blue and green Slotty, Slotty spawning red and green. Each green Slotty or slot undergoes a lifelong transformation in a more powerful gray and death Slotty. With each transformation, the slot retains its memories.
So Nerth is pregnant. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Hell yeah,
Right.
Emperor.
The slod
God damn it.
seems to pontificate on this berserker, inspecting him slowly, and that's when you realize that this isn't like a normal slod. They don't wear clothes, but he seems to be wearing some sort of jacket made for what you can only assume would be like a Goliath. As it scratches its chin, it throws the items that got underneath its shoulder. It like does a lean forward as if it's about to ask something, but you don't see any words come out of its mouth. And when it clearly doesn't see any response from the berserker, it shrugs and continues moving, heading towards the ice.
Grant, real quick.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I got to put this in our thing.
Is
Yes.
Is Owlbear supposed to be up on our Twitch stream right now?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay.
Mainly because now they can see outside of our windows something terrifying.
Ah!
Oh my god.
That is essentially what he looks like. You guys planning on attacking him?
Oh yeah, full on. No one's taken Ronaldo 2 ever again.
Okay. Give me initiatives.
Give initiative, why not?
Oh my god.
The
All my rolls
slot
into making your mace.
got
I-
a 18.
Are we invisible?
Huh?
Are we still invisible?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, you're right. I'll save that for next round. But go ahead. What did you guys get?
16.
Live.
Yeah,
Man.
4.
Oh, let me add you guys to the initiative, and I'll turn you visible again, but you are still invisible. Cyphus, you got a 4. What do we get? Ronaldo got 7.
I also get a 16.
Damn.
Do we want to?
I mean, you could decide unless you wanted
Yeah.
to roll or use your dex, like whoever's dex is higher.
Am I going after Cerelia?
I'll bump mine up to 17, I guess, just so it's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
you don't have to. You're good.
Okay. It wasn't coming out, so. Fight time?
Yeah, I mean,
Right,
you can do whatever you please. The slot is just holding your stuff. He looks around, but he doesn't. He's going to continue moving if none of you stop him.
Yeah, I'll yell at him.
You yell at him?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, that's our stuff.
As soon as you yell at him, he turns his head, cocks it in your direction, and drops the items and puts his hands up.
Oh,
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that to work. I was fully expecting. What the fuck? Flabbergasted.
Yeah. She's stunned by this.
Yeah, sure. I mean, she has. Well, I mean, when was the last time anyone like looked at her and took her shit seriously?
Fair point.
Do you want me to drop invisibility?
Yeah, Haley.
Huh? What?
Do you want to? Do you want to drop invisibility?
Yeah, I'll drop invisibility. Not that I'm very intimidating.
All right.
Doesn't say. I'm gonna assume Kataros can choose who he ends it on.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna harm anyone. You deactivate invisibility on Cerelia. The Slod immediately turns to her, and his eyes lock onto hers. Though he looks bestial, you hear a voice in your head. Oh, why, hello there, the lass. What can I do for you?
Oh shit.
Posture check. How did you, Haley? How are you gonna redeem a hydrate?
I redeemed it and immediately took a sip of water.
you have to earn sipping in our server.
I just think it's funny when I redeem hydrate and then I take a drink. Like I'm giving myself permission.
Yeah, he gives you not a telekinetic, but a, what is it when you can speak through
Clown
mind?
to clown communication.
Clown to, yeah, frog to robot girl communication. What is it called? I don't know why I just forgot the word for telepathy.
Telepathic.
I didn't mean to steal from you. I just thought it was left out in the cold. This
Oh.
man didn't stop us, so we were just gonna take it.
Who is us?
Me and the boys. As he's saying that, 2 different Slod come up down the pathway, very casually walking about.
Are they
Huh.
are they chill with a life cycle like that? Like, why is he chill?
Is it just you up here in the mountains?
No.
Oh,
It's like sounds so unsure.
He'll
Well,
drop
no.
invisibility.
oh, goodness! People are just appearing out of everywhere.
Surprise.
By the gods, there's so many of you. Yeah. Listen, I didn't mean to steal your stuff. I just traveling out here, procuring a few friends. And at that point is when you realize Max Ildenar is like, oh my god! Will you just kill me? Please, just kill me! Shut up! And he fucking smacks him backhand across the face. I can't scream the way that I wish because it is 9 o'clock at night and I'm in an apartment. But just know that it's deep guttural and it echoes through the mountain range. Sorry about him. Picked him up on our travels. He's made a fine addition. And he'll be an even finer addition once he's done. And he slaps him on the belly like a man slapping a car. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. It's ripping through my insides.
Oh God.
Pay him no mind.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I will.
So, what brings you around here? You're far from the Ten Towns, and I should know. I stay clear of them.
How'd you find that then? He points to Nerth.
Oh, he was on the run. A big caravan. Not so big now, but big when it was on the road.
You
So,
should be rougher with him.
oh, you hear that, boys? You can see the frogmen like almost look like they're going to laugh, but when they open their mouths, Slottish comes out as they speak to each other, and it sounds like fucking gibberish to you. Well, I'll be sure to be rougher with him. Well, better be on the road then. I should ask. You wouldn't happen to know of any magical artifacts that you could part with, or you could find out up on the road? If not, it's too much trouble, I understand.
Magical artifacts.
See, I'm quite keen for them.
Are you looking to trade?
I'd consider trading. Depends on what you're trading for.
What are your wares?
Quite hard to part with, but let's see. He has a few things. He unravels a small, crude pouch. There is, let's see, a few potions. There is a staff, and I will put these in our chat just to keep. There's a staff of bird calls, a thermal cube, and where is it? A scribe's pen. This is all he has, evidently, that he's willing to trade.
And what do these do?
Oh, what are you looking for? Pick one and I'll explain it to you. But first, what have you have to offer me?
He'll pull out the Shardlin short sword.
Ooh.
He doesn't need to know has one use left is about to break. It's fine.
He is interested. You see, he draws out a scimitar that he has on his person, but kind of, compares the two. I have the scribe's pen. You can use this pen to write on any surface. You can create writing invisible or visible. It's always visible if you use magic. Any creature with a mark of scribing can use it as an action to touch the invisible writing and make it visible again. There's a thermal cube. It weighs a fair amount, and it can dry or keep temperature in a 15-foot area up to 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 Celsius. And then a staff of bird calls. I quite like this staff, but not as much use for it. It has 10 charges, and while holding it, you can expend a charge. You can make a following sound. And he lists out the options. There's a finch's chirp, a raven's caw, duck quack, a chicken's cluck, geese honk, loon's call, turkey gobble, seagull cry, owl hoot, or an eagle shriek. And it restores expended uses at dawn. Don't fucking duck. Don't duck quack.
Hey, we're using the charges. We haven't bought it yet.
Here's a demonstration.
Nice.
Can I interest you in any of it?
How are we feeling, group?
What was the thermal cube again?
Thermal cube. It basically controls an area around it and can keep it perfectly dry and comfortably warm or cool for up to 15 feet in a cube. Basically, instantaneous, like,
Temperature control?
yeah, temperature control. You don't need to be wearing cold weather clothing if you have this on you. It's kind of like holding a hot weapon in Breath of the Wild in the colder climates, or like a torch. It just lowers the
Oh, nice.
the amount you need to get cold. It's useful.
I think I'm good. I'm trying to think if
I-
I have anything to trade.
I love
Or
the
to
staff
give him.
of bird calls. I think that's super funny. I don't think I can use it.
You don't
I
think
don't
you can use
breathe-
it?
I don't breathe air.
Oh no, it just like you can activate it and have it make the sounds.
Oh, so the staff itself makes the sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I was like, I have to do something.
I have to make it the sounds. Do any of you introduce yourselves to him?
Sure, I will.
How would you introduce yourself?
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Cyphus Tomeseeker.
Xerxes. Nice to meet you, Cyphus Tomeseeker. And he holds out a big froggy hand to you.
I'll shake it.
Nerith Mexildan are being like thrown around each time he moves it. Now, I know you have magic items, but do any of you others have magic items? I'm on the lookout. He leans close to Cerelia's face as he inspects her, giving her a mechanical once-over, kind of sizing her up.
I do.
Could I take a peek?
Yeah. You know what? I'll bring out my Tourmaline of Creation.
Oh!
Oh.
He's enraptured by this. He does a little jig as soon as he realizes the music has started playing. What is it? What's the song that we were joking is playing out of it? Not the Song of Creation, but
I was like, it's hit clips, like the.
yeah, but like, what song? What song?
It was a Britney Spears song. I'm sure it was a Britney Spears song. Probably "Oops, I Did It Again."
Oh my god.
What? The Song of Creation?
No, when I initially made the Tourmaline of Creation, we were talking about how it
Oh,
was like
right.
an iPod.
That was the
It was how
fucking
it was like an
30 second.
iPod, but I think I thought of it more as it only played one song, like a hit clips, which was a toy that I had as a child, and it didn't even play the entire song either. It only played like a minute of whatever song the hit clips was. But I said if it was like hit clips, it would definitely be like a Britney Spears song. I had 2 Britney Spears hit clips. One of them was "Oops, I Did It Again." The other one was, I think, "Slave for You."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How much
and
for
I
it?
played that shit constantly. I don't know how much I would pay to part with it.
I'm quite
even
interested
trade.
in it. You can see the other slad are like bobbing their heads up and down to it. The boys seem to enjoy it. I'd appreciate perhaps a trade for information. You head for a big fortress, do you not?
Yes.
Careful deduction. We've been moving throughout these tundra lands searching for our next settlement. We thought we would take up in this nice little fortress. They wouldn't let us in. Tried to fight us. That's how I got some of my other men. He gestures into the distant woodland, but not in the direction of the two slad near him. Possibly hinting at further encampment of slad. What do you say? A trade for information for your funky little stone?
Yeah, I turn to look at the rest of the party.
He's looking at Cerelia with a little less niceties. A little
Boy.
more wishing that you would just give this to him, but not the willingness to take it from you.
Should I trade it? I mean, I guess I haven't really been doing anything with it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you want to keep it.
I'll trade it.
All right. Very kind of you. And he breathes in front of her face. He like fogs up her metal. He tosses it over to the slide men behind him. If you travel up here and take a shortcut through here, you'll make it in half the time that you would of basic topography of the area. Either way, when you get to the front door, there might be a Dwergar there. Dwergar who doesn't seem too keen on the other Dwergar's followings. He asked me if I would like to help them rebel against a Gorblock, Horblight, something. I had no idea who they were, so I told him simple. I was here to trade. Suffice to say, he opened the door. Not very nice of him, if I'm being honest. You clearly see he recalls something less than stellar, and looks at like a blade slice on his arm that's since healed. Either way, I'll be off. It's nice meeting you, Kataros, Nell, Ronaldo, Cerelia, Cyphus, Tomeseeker. And he whistles. He drags Nerith. His Nerith claws at the snow around the sled and begs for one of you to kill him. Please, 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 just fucking kill me, please! As he drags him off onto the ice, carefully stepping as the sled behind him follows suit. Any of you? Yeah.
I want to yell as he's walking away. I'd be like, "Careful of that stone! It's one of a kind."
Oh, I will be. He waves off to you, laughing as the slad behind him are like listening to it. They've got like their heads pressed up against it. And with that,
Why do I feel like we were just politely robbed?
Well, we did get some information.
that's right. You guys have now cut down your
Yeah.
travel time. You will make it there a little before nightfall. Or I guess a little before the late evening. All right. All right. Oh, Cerelia, did you take... Oh, you didn't want the bird staff.
No.
All right. Moving forward. God knows if you guys will see him again. I don't know how to tell you this, but in the simplest and kindest terms, you guys avoided almost literally TPKOing. Almost TPKOing. Slads are not a fun fight. All right.
He looks friendly.
Traveling for the rest of the way, you arrive at the base of, or I guess the summit of this large mountainside. You can see very, very poorly, but up along the mountain, it grows dark. This small castle pressed into its side. stands chugging smoke lightly into the night. Do you guys want to set up your encampment for now and do this tomorrow, or scope it out? You can do whatever you please. You don't have to enact this now, but you can scope the place out. It is 9 p.m. at the 18th of Marpanoth.
That would be good. I could throw a clairvoyance in there and snoop around.
Sure.
How does clairvoyance give you dark vision?
That's a great question.
Oh yeah. Also, for those of you who don't know, this is Matthew's Slad character that he was very kind to get into his series. That's why we have our little
Aw.
blue Slad plushie on the table.
Oh.
Should we have
Yeah.
Sir, Haley, you said you wanted to make stuff for the table. I was gonna say you should put something of Cerelia's on the table.
Yeah, I could.
Just an item of
Pretty
Cerelia's
cool.
that you would want to put up. A bag, a charm, a reliquary.
Or a tambourine.
Oh, her tambourine, yeah.
Yeah, put her tambourine on the table.
All right.
If you have dark vision and you cast it, you have dark vision.
Oh, okay.
According to the internet.
All right. Let's see. Sorry, it's in like a deep folder. You guys, for those of whom who are not with him or do not have clairvoyance, obviously he's just going to be describing this to you. So I will ask that you don't have to, but you look away or tab out from Owlbear to really enhance the experience of Kataros explaining
Oh God.
Sunblight Fortress. Except for you, Kataros, obviously.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Okay.
Excuse me while I, using this brush, uncover. What does your clairvoyance look like? I forgot if we do, like, I know I like to hear you guys flavor your magic, but does his clairvoyance take the shape of anything special? He hasn't used
No,
it
it's
in
just-
recent, but I know he's used it.
No. It's just an invincible sensor, sorry. That kind of like moves through areas. If you're looking at Kataros, he's just looks like blank, dissociated eyes, kind of like glowing in his hands and his eyes as he's casting this and looking to see what he can see through the sensor.
All right. I'm going to drag you through Castle Sunblight's entrance. Because can you phase through things?
No, I do not believe so.
Oh, so yeah.
But he could like if there's like an obvious like, oh, I can
Yeah.
go through that tunnel, he can do that.
All right.
Or something
Do you want to give me? Excuse me. A little item you'd like to use as your light,
Oh yeah.
and we will move to
Let's see.
the owlbear.
That's cool.
I'm gonna make this big so you see it because it's all white. Oh,
What?
there we go. I just saw that you opened this up above. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's make that a little smaller. And with that, I'm going to, let's see, get rid of these. Ooh.
Oop,
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I made you the light. There we go. And now your clairvoyance. Ooh. We'll say, here we go. So you can fly through. You find that there is slits in the wall, arrow slits meant to guard the front gate or the front entrance with. You can fly through
Uh,
them if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free.
Squeeze through there.
You squeeze through, yeah. Literally.
Okay. Air slits. Dwergar chains. Weapons. A lot of weapons. Nothing too
Alright,
out
hold
of
on.
the ordinary yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing this way.
Can they see your clairvoyance? Is your clairvoyance a physical object? Matthew, thank you so much for the 30, man. That really helps out. And of course, thank you for providing us with such a fun character to throw in.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew.
Everybody say thank you.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew.
Yeah, you're the best, man.
Okay, so we're dealing with a long hallway in the back
Sorry.
with offshoots of rooms.
I just realized the
Um,
owlbear is so dark right now, and it's because I'm not actively following you. You just I like the idea that you're like a little floating Kataros, but you just keep slamming into things.
I'm like knocking shit off shelves. People are just like, oh, okay. whatever."
Yeah, literally.
No, there's just one long hallway. Doesn't look like too many Dwergar. I think I've counted 3 or 4. I think the arrow slits are going to be the most difficult part of getting in.
Yeah. Oh, I actually don't know. Here, let me erase a little bit of this. There is
I just leave.
no. There is a part of the front.
Sends his clairvoyance off.
There is a part of the front that I should have probably let you see even easier. But do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're going? Here, come over here.
No. Do you know when you're like helping a little sibling like beat a game?
Yeah.
You want them to be able to do it, and you're just like, come over here, come on.
Fly through here, and you can see that there's a door right here. This right here is a mechanical door.
And mechanical door right at the front, but it looks like we'll be watched by a Dwergar while we're there. Could probably open fire on us and invite his friends over.
I was to say also, as you're talking, you remember that there was a Dwergar that the Slad had mentioned seemed keen on trying to let him in for some reason? Some association or assumption that he was here to fight Zordok or Gorblock, whatever he called him.
Did any of the Dwergar he saw or he's seen look any different, or are they all just
normal Dwergar.
guys?
Just guys.
Okay.
You want to return to your body?
Yeah.
All right. With that, Kataros, you regain consciousness in your corporeal form. You've described it to them. Do you guys want to further investigate? Or wait?
I guess we'll wait until we're ready to go in. We can
No.
try to find the Dwergar,
No way. Yeah.
Inside or?
the one who was maybe would let us in.
Someone said, or Matthew says, is Nerith capable of arcane magic? No. I don't think so.
Only the magic of childbirth.
Terrifying concept, by the way. As you guys are sitting in your camp, it is close to 10 p.m. You can head up the way and maybe investigate the front or the entrance to Zordok's Sunlight's fortress. You can camp out and rest up for the night and go in the morning, or do anything else surrounding the area that you'd like to. Nell, what is your thoughts?
Sorry, I muted because my dog was screaming.
It's okay.
What was the option again? I was trying to get her out of my room.
You can go up and investigate Zordok Sunlight's fortress in person. You can sleep until the morning or prepare until the morning, or do anything else that you guys might think of.
I feel like preparing is a good idea.
Preparing. Kataros?
He's gonna text his GF. Yeah, he'll text Avarice. I don't know how good Kataros is gonna be and see what their plan is, I guess.
Text.
Like,
I love
how
when you say
far
text.
away they are.
They let you know that the armies of the armies of the Black Swords will be marching on the 19th. Or sorry, the 19th, the morning of, and will be arriving at night. And from there, they will begin their assault on Zordok Sunlight's fortress.
And then can he also ask her what their strategy is?
Elaborate.
Like, are they just like going for it? Are they gonna like
Yeah.
sneak in? Okay.
There's far too many of them to sneak. It's going to be a siege. She asks, "What did you have in mind? Did you want to slip in and help us get inside from the inside out?" With like the tilde, like the what is it? What are you using? Sending?
Sending.
The sending telepathy level of like, or version of whatever, people who put the tilde at the end of when they talk. To like, you know what I mean?
Colin Gracie.
Yeah.
Kataros Ulu.
Literally.
He'll send back. He'll get another spell slot back and do another sending. There's one way in, a mechanical door, a few guards, and arrow slits. So I'm not sure we have more ways to go than just break through the front mechanical door and barge in.
Levistus will find us a way. You can be sure about that, otherwise we wouldn't be marching.
Oh, he's not spending more spell slots.
Alright.
Wait on her.
Conversation ends. Dial tone. You guys let me know what you want to do. Cyphus?
For preparation, probably just meditate, see if I can get an extra spell slot.
Alright. Go ahead, give me spellcasting ability modifier. Nell, did you want to prepare? Ooh. You regained a level 1 spell slot.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yes.
Alright, give me spellcasting or ability modifier.
Just roll it, or do you want my? You just want my modifier?
Like roll it with a bonus.
Oh, okay. How about a 4?
How about nothing?
Okay.
Kataros, Cerelia, since it's reached majority of rest, you guys know what you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, all I can really do after casting Tiny Hut is like meditating or
Okay.
something.
What would you like, or sorry, go ahead and meditate. Kataros, what would you like to do?
Cyphus, Cerelia, would you like a weapon as well? I can only craft one more. The time we have, at least.
Maybe. I have an enchanted rapier already.
Cyphus.
I'll take one. Yeah. Why not?
Fuck it.
I'll take
Alright.
a staff
Let's go, Gandalf.
Staff.
or a wand or something.
Yeah,
Ga-
staff.
Sorry, I don't know how I never thought about this, but you're literally Gandalf the Way, like protein.
Yeah.
Also whey protein.
The Way in parentheses protein. WHEY, or however you spell it.
Yeah, WHEY.
Gandalf the Way. Flexes his robes off. What did you want to make for him?
He doesn't have a quarterstaff or a whatever it's called, but can he make a spear and flavor it to be like a quarterstaff or like? Oh my god,
Absolutely.
what's the name of those giant wands?
I don't know. Fuck. What are you talking about?
Staff. It's just
a
called
staff.
a staff.
I was gonna say, is it just a
yeah,
staff?
just
a
staff.
giant
That's literally it.
wand. I should have fucking
A
known.
giant wand.
Guy
Yeah,
who's
if I could
never
just do a
heard of
spear and
wands.
flavor it.
I need like a smaller version of a staff.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot you were a wizard, not a sorcerer. Fucking loser.
All right. What do you want to make for him?
Uh,
The spear.
Yeah, he'll make the spear that's like flavored as a
Ooh, this is cool.
staff.
I mean,
Uh,
I mean,
go on.
would you not? Would you not probably want to just keep it as a spear because of its use?
Yeah, I mean it can be multifunctional.
Okay.
he just kind of it's still a spear, but he's like, oh, let me put something extra in for the wizard man. Make
Yeah.
it staffy. Disgusting 20.
Oh, okay. Then I'll give this a +2, because now you're crafting with your gauntlet. It's Justin.
Yeah.
Kataros hands you a staff. It's a +2 staff. Do you want to? Sorry, Kataros. How do you think this would look? How would he design it to look?
He's like, get a good look at Cyphus again. He just kind of like does like swirls around, like very kind of Elsa ass swirls and details around this spear staff, just to try to make it look as wizardy as possible. And then at some point, Kataros just kind of kneels in front of Cyphus mid meditation, and kind of just puts it in his lap.
All right.
Nice.
This spear will magically return to you if it's been thrown and you reach into any snow-covered area and you can just pull it out. So it magically returns to you in a way. You just have to reach into the snow after you throw it and it'll just magically return. But it's also a +2 staff. All right. Cerelia, what did you do?
Rolled a 9.
So nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Night passes by and morning comes. It is time. Do you guys want to wait the full day or do you want to investigate?
Chad, how are we feeling?
Did we try to find the dwarf guy? Should we go look for him? See if he'll help us.
Yeah.
Let us in.
Cyphus poses the
Yeah.
question, should you guys use the help
Or-
of the Dwargar? Thoughts?
I mean, if we could
I
find
think it could be
him.
useful.
Yeah.
All right.
Head in.
Head in?
Sorry, Avarice said morning of the 19th? Like night
They
morning?
leave on the morning of the 19th.
Okay.
Like they are headed on a non-stop voyage.
So she will be here within the hour, her and her army.
Within the day.
For the day. Okay. Good to know.
Ready?
All right.
You guys
Blood
obviously don't
process
have to
plan.
get into encounters, but more so if you can find a way in. Just because this is such a secure location. I will now make you all light. Kataros, Nell, Cyphus, and Cerelia. Ronaldo will now follow Cerelia because he has no one else to follow.
Oh.
And
Nice.
the Berserker will follow Kataros. Feel free to move as you please.
So we know there's arrow slits.
Sorry, I completely forgot to read out. Beyond the snowy foothills, low-lying clouds obscure the icy peaks of a gargantuan mountain that form the spine of, the gargantuan mountains that form the spine of the world. Eventually, you get above the clouds and behold a sheer mountain wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved high into the wall are rows of arrow slits with light burning behind them and clanking sounds issuing from them. A narrow staircase hewn from the rock leads up along one side of the wall.
Wait. Let's get going, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Moving forward. Where is it? Sorry. You guys, Oh, here we go. Moving east from the top of the stairs leads you to the entrance of the forest. A 10-foot high double door with featureless stone. An arrow slit facing in your direction guards the approach. Do you guys want to move closer?
Yeah, I've cast major image up at the arrow slit. I'm just gonna make it look like the snow really picked up and there's a blizzard outside.
Okay.
All right, did you say it's above the door or just this one here?
This is the arrow slit. This is the door,
Okay, cool.
and then
It's
this is
just
the fall down.
over here.
All right. You approach. As you approach the door, you can see that there is what appears to be a Dwergar guard simply watching the outside snow. He doesn't seem to have noticed you and doesn't make a move. Yeah.
That's where the little illusion is.
Mm.
Just like
Do
thick
you have
blizzard.
to make a check for him?
I don't think so. I think you could just rule how it is.
Okay.
You just like cast it and then up to you to decide how the guy responds.
Okay.
I don't think he needs to roll anything either.
Mhm.
At least not mechanically. So that's what I meant by that. Like he has no mechanical thing he needs to roll. It's up to you.
He plays nonchalant as he looks out the window at this magical image, and then, as if in the most horribly executed fake display of trickery or deception, yawns, moves his hand, grabs a small chain and pulls it, and the door before you slides open.
That's convenient.
Beyond the portcullis is an empty room with a narrow opening at the far end and an arrow slit at the end of the western hall. Oh, sorry. I don't think she... Sorry, he is in the wrong room. He's just leaving as the door opens. You guys watch him disappear. Or sorry, he disappears this way.
Come on, team.
Oh, hi, Pawn.
Oh,
Hold on. How's he broken?
stop touching my son. Hold my hand.
Hold my hand. No!
Oh,
It burns!
look,
Alright.
everyone, we're holding hands.
Do you guys want to follow through?
Hell yeah. Wow.
Alright.
Damn, speedster.
Yeah, pretty quick. Just slam past now.
I was gonna be like, guys, there's a fork. Which way do we go? And then I move the map upwards.
You moved the map upwards?
When
There's
it
a
was
door
down,
on
it
the
looked like
right.
there was a fork on the road.
Oh.
That is just a pillar.
Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, you guys are sitting at the far end of this room. Do you want to give me... let's see. I don't know, I guess... You're fine. I mean, you can give me a perception check if you'd like. Where would you like to move throughout the Dwergar Fortress? And I can only assume that you guys are sneaking while doing this. I'd feel like a jerk if I was like, are you guys sneaking? Like, of course we're fucking sneaking. Cerelia, do you want to move?
Yeah, sorry, I was doing something.
Yeah, you're good. I just want to make sure you're not left behind.
I'm here.
Do you guys want to move through?
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any noise or anything before we just wander in there?
Yeah, absolutely. Where do you want to stand?
Perhaps like here.
Go for it.
Mm, 18.
18 succeeds. I don't even know if I would like categorize it as a succession. It works. You hear throughout the hall, to the left of the hall, there seems to be a sizable amount of Dwergar talking, eating, doing what have you in some form of rest or barracks. Not much, though, comes down from the right side of the hall. Though you do hear it from the left side, there is a door, stopping, muffling this sound. Do you want to peek out?
Yeah.
Go for
Hello.
it. Hello.
Except I don't say that, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
I'm sure.
Where would you like to move to? Oh,
So
all
do you
right.
think we're gonna get slaughtered in here, or do they want us in here for a reason?
I just think it's awfully convenient that they let us wander in.
Either there's something terrible hiding in these halls, or they have a plan. Plan that we're a part of.
You
Yeah.
guys have entered.
Is this a door on my right?
No. That is that's wall art.
Okay.
Cyphus just starts like Looney Tunes slamming himself up against the wall.
It's like Minecraft hidden door style.
Yeah. Do you guys want to move? You want to keep going?
Yeah. Keep leading the way.
They look to Nell and then step forward. I don't know if they want to move together or not.
Scooby Gang ass.
Let's do
That's how
it.
we should
Yeah,
lead
who is who?
all the way down.
That is a good point. Oops, sorry, I'm adding a thing that I can.
Ah!
I'm turning this. I'm sizing this
Whoa.
considerably down. The entire place explodes.
Safe and normal.
Campaign over.
Yeah.
But from his clairvoyance, if we head south, that's to the arrow slit room, to whoever was watching us when we came in. There was only one Dwergar when I checked the first time. Delete his illusion. Do we want to go in there? If he just let us in,
Thoughts?
could be worth it.
You're sure there's only one?
There was yesterday, and he peeks around the corner.
Fair.
I can only see one unless the DM wants me to.
No,
roll
no, no.
perception.
You can only see one. You can only hear one as well. Do you want to fall farther in? Gonna
Okay,
shrink
approach.
so that he's
I'll
not.
He's a
approach
baby.
amicably and.
He's a baby. Do you want to give me sneak or do you just want to walk in?
He'll walk. He's not like gonna stomp his feet in, but he'll just walk in
Casual.
casually.
Go ahead.
Unless anyone wants to stop. Everyone cool with this plan before I do anything?
Steps back.
Yeah, it seems
Before I
like a fine
perhaps
plan to
fuck
me.
us over.
You guys want to follow?
Push a skeleton down that well.
Yeah. Hear the chains rattling.
Drums in the deep.
As you enter the area, this room is heated and illuminated by braziers of glowing hot coals. Visible on the west wall are now arrow slit, an iron lever, and a heavy iron winch. A floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room contains an elevator shaft with chains running up and down away from it. The chains are in constant motion, and you hear loud mechanical noises higher up in the shaft and farther down as well. A double door is embedded in the middle of the east wall. Air enters the room through the row of 4 slits in the south wall. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just realized. As you enter, the man before you, or the Dwergar before you, doesn't seem to pay you any mind.
He'll say hello in Undercommon?
Yeah, does he see us?
Yeah. He turns back to face you and speaks back in Undercommon. What are you doing? I let you in. Take care of him already.
What?
He waves you off with a dismissive hand.
Do you speak common?
Huh?
Do you speak common?
He speaks back in Undercommon. What are you saying?
Just my
Oh, that's a no.
compatriots here don't speak Undercommon, so if we could all understand each other and perhaps you could give us more information, we could...
I'll do no such thing. I
Yeah,
let you
that's
in. I've done you more than a service. Do what you're here to do.
It's like eye twitches. I don't understand. Why do you want to get rid of him?
I pledged my allegiance to Grandolpha Musgart. I assumed you were here on her behalf. The sooner we get rid of the Sunblight, the faster we can get done with this. Now go on. My lady waits.
Do I recognize that name at all?
No. Actually, give me a history check. Do you have good knowledge of the Undercommon? I assume some readings.
Underdark?
Yeah, well, his dad was from the Underdark and told him stories, but he's surface born.
Mm.
I mean, he rolled pretty well. 16.
Let's see. Oops, sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. Musgard. Let's see. Clan Musgard has some of the finest mushroom ale in all of the Underdark. At the very least, you know the name through it's like hearing Bud Light from when you're from another country. You're like, I definitely have heard of this drink. Kind of like how they speak of certain ales from Luskan and other places. This is just kind of like hearing.
I mean, he's a drow, so it's more like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah.
We're not a huge fan of the Dwergar.
Essentially.
And that was Grandolpha Musgard?
Grandolpha
That's
Musgard.
good.
Do you want me to send you how to spell it?
Yeah, I'll add to my notes.
All right.
He's gonna reconvene with the group and
All right.
give them a rundown in common, assuming this man can't speak it.
He cannot.
Basically, he wants us to get rid of Sunblight and said a woman under the name of Grandolpha Musgard is also who he's allying with. Some Dwergar clan. Kind of like a house, except they serve mediocre ale. He thinks Grandolpha's the one who sent us. And I don't know if we should tell him otherwise.
Say we keep that to ourselves.
Fair enough. Would you like to keep going?
I'll ask him where we should go next. Puddles.
Well, preferably you get rid of that bastard Sunblight. But that depends. If you wish to speak with the lady, she's here on this floor. I know not which room, but you could find her easy. Simply do not go left when you leave, unless you wish to see a full face of Dwergar.
I think we should pay her a visit. Oh, and we have, more friends coming. I would appreciate if you let them in and then make yourself scarce. You can turn yourself invisible. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he was gonna say, I'll be fine. You keep moving. If I'm
You'll
caught,
know them when you see them.
I'm sure I will. He is leaning up against the arrow slit as if doing his job diligently.
He'll relay all that information back in common. We want to go see her. We just need to head right.
Where do you guys want to go?
Right.
Right?
Yeah, right.
There's
I
a
don't
door
know how
above
group's
you.
feeling.
There is
Ugh.
some others. So just keep moving. Keep it moving.
Yeah, I would
I'd
rather
say-
talk to this lady than face a whole bunch of Dwergar when it's just us.
You can keep it moving. As you guys step down the hallway, you can feel the biting chill. Very few of these rooms are kept warm, or even kept anything above a terrifyingly cold temperature. Where is it? you'd like to
Guys?
go?
Guys!
Sorry, Owlbear is lagging like super bad for
Same.
me right now.
It's definitely because of the lights, but that's okay.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Cyphus like sprinted forward.
Alright, I've got your back from like super far away.
Ace high pawn.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
This room, he just a turn right.
Is there more at the end of right?
Could be. I don't remember how long this extends down to that to there. That's how far it extends down.
Could go back and ask.
He does not look happy with the idea of talking to this Dwergar again. Alright.
And what room was it?
You sprint back and speak in undercommon. What do you ask him?
What room is she in?
He goes, I don't know. Get out of here.
There's like 3 rooms over there.
There's so many rooms in this fucking fortress. But I don't see
You
half
live
of them.
here.
I don't see half of them. I do door guard. Fuck, you're gonna get us both caught. Get the fuck out of here.
You know which room she's not in?
The one to the far left.
Okay.
Dipshit. All right, you ready? You want to just open some of them?
Choose a door. We're
I
just gonna
guess.
open a door.
Pick a door, any door?
This one looks nice.
Where? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Does it look nice? Or does it look spiky?
It's evil. It's the evil bomb door. The door that's gonna explode
It's the evil
now.
door.
No. Braziers of glowing hot coals stand in the corners of this room, working to offset the cold air that flows in through the row of arrow slits in the south wall. Scattered around the room are several training dummies made of wood and sackcloth, as well as 4 freestanding suits of plate armor. A floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room contains an elevator shaft with chains running up and down away from it. The chains are in constant motion, and you hear loud mechanical noises from high above and below.
Comforting and normal.
I love the, like, terrified moves that you guys pull to get up to the next area. This chamber contains a plain stone bed, a stone trunk, and 4 unlit braziers. You want to
Trunk?
inspect anything? Yeah.
It's all you.
Like
That was so fast.
instant transmissions to the trunk.
Yeah.
I want to inspect it.
Give me perception. Here, I'll make a physical chest of it. Or actually, give me... yeah. All right.
I rolled a
This is a
dirty
mimic.
20. Okay.
It's snoring.
Okay. We're just gonna ignore that.
Slam.
Yeah.
All right. Next area.
I guess.
Yeah. That's
Which one?
is above are both of pulled it,
Not
grabbed it.
Far
Are
left. That's all we know.
these are 2 rooms or is
Yes. 2 doors. Sorry.
it okay?
Where would we like to
Is
go?
there a door at the end of the hallway?
There is.
Okay. It's not immediately obvious.
No. Oh. Thank you, delicate daydreamer, for following.
Yay.
We gotta set up like a
delicate
sub goal or
daydreamer.
something.
I did the same thing that you did.
Oh yeah, I see it. I want to say delicated, but I was like, that's not a word.
Delicate a dreamer.
Where would we like to go? Left, up, down, or sorry, right, up, down. Give me a vote. Who wants to go up? Say aye. Who wants to go right? Say aye. I'll take it. Who wants to go down?
We'll go
Just-
down.
Okay. You all go to different doors at the same time.
I want you to know that my roommate's cat is clawing at my door because she wants me to let her in.
All
I can
right.
hear her.
With a grand total of 2 votes. This is fucked up. Hold on. There we go. Or actually. Alright, whatever. Yeah. You guys open up the door. You want to walk in? 3 braziers heaped with glowing hot coals illuminate and heat this long hall. At the eastern end of the hexagonal stone table, surrounded by 6 stone chairs, seated in a chair facing the door, is a haggard old duergar with long black hair streaked with ribbons of white and fingernails like shards of iron. She's devouring a hearty buffet of cooked meals, mushrooms, and strange underdark fare. Lurking next to her is a small mechanical dragon made out of a shiny black substance. Hunched over the hot stove in the west side of the room are 3 duergar cooks. Or at least I have them delivering food to her now. At the sight of you, they drop their utensils and reach for their weapons, but the old duergar woman says something in dwarvish that keeps them at bay. And too bad your dwarvish speaker is gone.
I could cast comprehend languages.
Do you want to? Or would you rather
Sure,
save the spell
why not?
slot?
It's cheap. I'll
Yeah.
You sure I can just ask if she speaks common before we...
Yeah, but I want to hear if she yelled out any.
Do you
Things
immediately,
that we
upon
don't
hearing her
understand.
speak dwarvish, cast comprehend languages?
Yeah, sure, why not?
She gives them a, "Don't shoot them, you idiots! They're probably here to kill his old ass." The Duergar men all sheathe their swords as her pseudo-dragon made of a black substance crawls into her lap and wraps its tail around her shoulders, playing in her lap as she pets it. She goes, come in, as the other cooks get back to their work.
Nice.
I thought there'd be more of you. Weren't there like 7? 6? Come on, at least a few more.
We have more coming.
Well, that's assuring.
Let's see. She points to Cyphus. You're Cerelia. You're Kataros.
Yep.
She points to Nell.
You're Aster,
She points to the berserker.
and you're Garrosh.
She points to Cerelia.
Close enough.
Yep. I was hoping you'd make your way here, and I knew it was only a matter of time.
Grandolpha Masgard, or Musgard. Oh, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I have labeled out enemies based on their possibility of, attacking you by color. So there's red, orange, and green.
Oh, good to know.
The Duergar continue cooking as she invites you to sit down at her side. Would you take her offer?
No,
Let's see,
he
can I
doesn't get a
a,
seat.
Like, not even like a stool?
I know the eyes of a glazed-over warrior. That man has no soul. He sits not at my table.
No, he does not sit down.
You are not allowed to sit at my table.
But you guys. you want to sit down?
Why not?
She urges
Yeah,
you to
sure.
sit. There's a fair amount of Underdark food available if you would find it so interesting. Ronaldo sits behind Cerelia
Yeah.
to make sure that nobody sneaks up on her.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I have no stake in Zordok's plot to conquer the Icewind Dale, and I have no intention of helping nor hindering his efforts. But he does cause problems for me. And if anything, I would just like to obtain some assets he's acquired. So I'm in no rush to get him off his throne, but if you are, maybe some information could be of help or use.
She offers now, if there's anything that you wish to know about him, not saying that she'll offer her men, but if things don't seem to be going Zordok's way, maybe she'll step in. If anything, she actually seems to dislike Zordok with a great amount of distress. The pseudo-dragon sitting in her lap. Is there anything you guys wish to ask her? Preferably about the castle, about Zordok, about anything else that he has planned or what his plans are.
Do we want to ask now, or do we want to ask for a group sleepy rain check? Pick up next session.
Oh yeah, no, I just have one thing that she wanted to say before you guys had ended.
Anything you want
we
to
have-
say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we continue later, but I know we're all a little sleepy.
Yeah. She asks you guys
If you're here to stop that thing before he sets it free. What gave out? What caught wind? How did you hear about it?
What?
I'm sure you were here to slay it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come so early.
Sorry, which thing?
The Charlatan Dragon he plans on releasing.
Hmm.
And with that, she lays out a small visage through magic of a giant black Charlatan mechanical dragon. And with that, we will end today's session. Thank you guys so much for coming. And thank you to my players also for sticking around. If you guys like this module, you should buy it for yourselves. It's Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. Literally online and available places. You can check out my players in the description below. And finally, if there is anything that my lovely players have, do you guys have anything you want to say before we end the stream?
Yeah, happy tax day,